Welcome to Royette, a northeastern Thai town where I literally have just arrived at the bus station. It is coming up to 1:30 in the afternoon, and the hotel, the cheap hotel that I'm staying in, is about a 20-minute walk. And according to Google Maps, this is the way it's telling me to go. Now I thought I'd walk it because the bus I've just been on for 3 hours. I am in need of a coffee, something to eat, plus the fact check-in's not in for another half hour. So my day today, I started off from Sisaket, where I've been for the last 4 nights, mainly to do with recovery of my ear. And if you want to know, if you're new to my channel, I had a motorbike crash into me and did some damage, but I am feeling 100% better, so I thought time to carry on my travels. Now, if you are new to me, my name's Stu. I'm a backpacker from England, travelling as much of the world as I can. I seem to be in Southeast Asia a lot, and I'm here till probably the end of the year before heading back to UK for a little bit of a break. But why am I here? I like the sound of the name. Royette. Why not? I arrived at the bus station in Sisaket at 8 o'clock this morning. There are meant to be buses going directly to here from there, but unfortunately the buses yesterday and this morning and tomorrow are all fully booked, so I had to go via Ulbon. So this journey here took me an hour. So I got in for about 10 o'clock this morning at Ulbon bus station. That cost 87 baht. Right, I'm hoping I'm going the right way. And then from Ulbon all the way down to here, and that cost 157 baht. There are no trains coming up this way, which would have been so much easier and so much cheaper. So driving through into this town, it looks quite decent. And the hotel I'm staying in is the capital. It's one of the cheapest, but it also looks very, very nice and a bit more luxury than what I'm used to with a free breakfast. And that's cost me in English £13.50. Obviously I booked it online using British currency. And I think I'm going to be here for 2 nights. So today is going to be dropping these off, getting out and about to see the sights, and then tomorrow find a clinic and see if they can change the dressing. It's been on for 4 days. My antibiotics that I've been taking run out tomorrow morning, and the hotel I'm staying in, the capital, is about a 2-minute walk away from the hotel. Right, I need to get the map out, see if I'm going the right way. So I am going the right way. I'm just going over a bridge right now. And there seems to be a bit of a moat which I've come across a lot of towns in the northern side of Thailand that goes around the whole city. So this is the inner side of the town. Looks quite nice. So they always put the bus stations right on the edge of the towns, the cities. And I was tempted to get a grab taxi, get a bike taxi with all this lot. Done it plenty of times. But after being sat down for the last 3 hours on that bus, needed to exercise my legs. Plus the fact I have been sat around for the last 4 days in an aircon room trying to sort this lump of padding out. Keep it cool. I'm sure somewhere along the line around here there'll be a coffee shop. I've just crossed the road. I'm about halfway now. SB Plaza. So I've found a coffee shop just there in the corner. I am getting into the busier side of the centre. Oh, it only looks like a small place. I do want to say that I want a big massive thank you to all the nice kind messages I've had about my accident and all the donations that have been given to my Buy Me a Coffee page. So many people that I need to actually put something right at the end as a thank you to this video. Yeah, really touched me, but yeah, thank you very much. And it's going to be used, not all of it, but a coffee in Thai coffee. Now that was a good decision. My first proper coffee in about 3 days, not the usual 7-Eleven, and I was tempted to get some wheat, and I had this. I didn't know what it was because when it came in behind the counter, it was in like a plastic tub. And I just pointed to it thinking, yeah, I'll have that. So it's like pasta shells at the bottom with a chicken meatball. And it was delicious. Really good. I might have to go back and get some more. So the hotel is just under 15-minute walk. It's not as warm as usual, thank God, even though the sweat is pouring out of me. So far it looks like just a normal, everyday Thai town. Well, I'm getting closer, really close, thank God. So across the road you've got a lot of street art along that wall, and I mean all the way down from the looks of it. But when I was doing a bit of googling on this place, that's the thing that interested me. So that is the Royette tower, which is in the middle of an island, and it's meant to look like panpipes. Wow, so it's close distance to the hotel. That's probably the only reason I've come here, to see that. And looking at it now, it does look better online. But hey ho. but the art is quite spectacular. The sign up there says Street Art 101, and 101 is quite important, and it will be explained in the next video, because this one's all about trying to find my hotel, which is somewhere down here. Getting closer, but come to another part of the moat. Now I think I've actually travelled from right over there to come round here. The moat goes all the way around. More water over there. Now I don't know if there's any fish in there or not. But looks clean. And I think we're here somewhere. Oh, there it is. The Capitol Hotel. Directly across the road from the hospital, which is handy for me for tomorrow. Always worry about crossing the roads now. After what happened to my ear. Capitol Hotel. Next door to a coffee shop. Can it not get any better? That looks quite decent. Wow. Check-in was quite easy. I'm on the 4th floor with a lift. It looks really clean, tidy. The guy spoke really good English. I'm in room 412. 412. Now, it's got a free breakfast. Oh, 412. Let's put this out. Oh, wow. And a little balcony as well. Maybe not. It's for the aircon. Oh wow, I'm like impressed with this. Check the. Oh. Oh wow. This ain't bad. Now most hotels I book for one night, and if I stay longer, it's usually cheaper to book it separately at the hotel itself. But I've just checked the prices downstairs. It's cheaper online. So I will be probably, in fact I'm going to book a second night. It works out 650 baht per night for this room, which is more than the £13.50 I'm paying direct. So yeah, so I've just asked about the hospital. He went, yeah, just walk in, no problem. So I might go this afternoon. 4 days. So that was my trip from the bus station to here, but my trip all day since 8 o'clock. I am sweating. That walk from the bus station was a bit too much, I think. But what I'm going to do is chill out for a little bit. The aircon is on already and I can feel it. And then I am going to head out and do a bit of exploring, which will be the next video. I may have this on, I may not. Who knows? But if you've enjoyed this little video, then all you got to do is press that like button. If you want to subscribe, then you'll find out exactly what's going to be happening in the next video. If you want to share this video with other people and show them what an awesome life I'm having, then all you got to do is share it away. But until the next time, I'll get cold again. Bye bye for now.